Hey people, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to go over the new BP weapons and tell you guys if they're good or not, if you know what I mean. If it's not immediately apparent to you. Anyway, let's see what it's all about.
Alright!
So first things first, I've already gotten videos on all the other BP weapons. Feel free to check them out if you ever have the time. But honestly, I think all of the BP weapons are pretty good, except for talking stick and the two bows. The bows mainly because they have weird like active effects that are barely going to tickle the enemy. Uh, it's like there's only like one or two characters that could even like use this, like Ganryu or something like that, and like they're so out of meta and they have better options than this. And also talking stick, I don't even know how the fuck to activate this. It's like esoteric almost. But all these have their uses, outside of that, like they all have their uses. I think like this is great for like Flins, for example. But yeah, all of this really depends on your account, what characters you have, etc. And I'm just going to go over like the current meta, let's start off with the sword, which is the Heretic's Molten Blade, which gives you an attack bonus based on how much you travel, alright? So, first of all, there's not many sword users who travel a lot after their skill. I can only think of Clorind, really. I think this has to do with the new limited 5-star character about Stellar Swirl coming out soon. I can't think of any other character who would use this. So you're probably better on going into Wolffang or Black Sword if you really need that sword BP weapon. But there's always Harbinger of the Dawn. I will mention 3-star and 4-star weapons that we're comparing them to. But yeah, there's always Harbinger of the Dawn, which is probably a lot better than the crit value this would give you. But yeah, this is a no from me. Forged by Golden Melody. This is an interesting one, which sort of acts like Woodsith for like basically like Claymore users. It gives a set buff of 18% attack, then moves on to Mastery, then moves on to sheer Stellar Glimmer damage. The only character this could possibly be used on effectively is likely Snezhnaya. I think perhaps you could use Bedeau to use this weapon. But outside of that, I mean, Beidou really wants some energy recharge, so this probably won't see much use. And to be honest, it probably might be an upgrade if you don't have Snezhnaya's signature weapon. So how much you want to pour into that, you know what I mean? Next up is the Clash of Kings, which is it gives you 20% attack boost and 100% elemental mastery after using your skill, and you can increase the duration of this by a further 6 seconds by using a charge attack. So there is actually a few characters that I can imagine this being used on, namely Wanderer and Mona. If you have those characters, I think they could function using this. But outside of that, maybe Nefer, maybe Llama. Maybe I'm not really like saying everyone, but if you have those characters and your current weapon doesn't look as good, this is definitely an option you could pour into through half a year or something like that to try and get the max benefits from it. But outside of that, yeah, it's still competing with Woodsith, which Woodsith is just flat crit damage and random buff. So it's sort of a BP weapon like Woodsith in a way. But yeah, I think it actually might compete for Wanderer's best in slot now. Not a lot of people are playing Wanderer though. But next up is Jade Vista, which I'm going to say is probably the best bow that is on this. Because all these ones don't give stats. This one, for every same element you have, you get elemental mastery, and for every different element, you get attack percentage. A lot of characters like build off of attack percentage in elemental mastery, and this is really like something, you know. This could go on, for instance, Linnea and Diona maybe. But yeah, it's really still limited to the characters that could use it. But it like, is it a stat stick? Is it like a weapon? You know, and it's not linked to any like stellar shit. It's not like linked to any like lunar shit. Like this could be used on Yehoda, for example. It just really depends on if it's better for you than the slingshot for your character, you know? But next up is Frostbreath, which is it's an energy recharge, which is rare for BP weapons. When you trigger a hydro or cryo elemental reaction, you get attack percentage, and you generate elemental energy for other members of the party. Now, the only character that I can really think this would be like maybe good on is what is his name? What is his name? He was pretty new. This guy, Aluga. This could maybe be good on Aluga, maybe. Over Dragon's Bane, which, damage over energy recharge. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of many characters who would super benefit from this. It does give attack percentage, which, Falv does not give attack percentage. But it also would need to be on a character that doesn't need a lot of energy recharge, but still likes energy recharge and likes that attack percentage, which I can't really imagine a character right now that would be good on. But yeah, I would definitely probably go over a Bjorn or a Deathmatch over this any day. So yeah, I would say this is really good. Get this if you have specific characters, like if you want to make Hex Vape or Wanderer. This is just a Sandrone weapon and no one else's, and this is the next 5 stars weapon and no one else's, But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I just thought I would just like cover these BP weapons. I know a lot of people might be curious on which weapons they should pick, or they should just stick with the old faithful. But yeah, outside of this, I'm going to go over the craftables soon. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what I think about them. Anyway, give me a like, comment, and subscribe, a hype, or whatever. And I'll catch you guys all next time. Ciao, ciao.